Today I want to do a short briefing about what's happening right now. And as you see, the market is already recovering. So if you look at the fear index, which I posted on the Trading Academy, it's quite clear that fear is getting lower and lower, and so huge opportunity for investing are currently arising. This moment is very good for buying stocks in financial markets, and that's what I highly recommend to everybody. The second point, the second key idea is about oil. Oil, as we see right now, is plummeting, is going down to $18, which is really a record. Is something I have not seen even in 2008 when there was probably the major drop in history, because previously oil prices were above $100, so it was huge drop from $100 to $20, and nowadays is around $18, which means that is really historical opportunity for buying. In the short run, of course, the price can go down. It can even reach a level of 15 or less. But at the medium term, because of fiscal deficit, because of the issues which a lot of countries are facing about the fiscal deficit, is quite obvious that the price will recover and will reach an equilibrium around $40–50. So buying now, even if in the short run, can be extremely dangerous, is really good opportunity in the medium long run. So I highly encourage everybody to buy now oil. Is really one of the best buying opportunity you have. What about another very crazy opportunity is about earning announcements. Now, what is clear is that is pretty obvious is that in the next few months, each time we will have earning announcement, we will have negative news coming, because of course a recession is hitting the market, and it means that basically all fundamental news about individual firms will be negative in the next 6 months. What is happening is that each time earning announcement are coming, market will fall that precise day. So this is very easy money to do. So each time we have a bunch of earning announcement, you can simply go short on a future of the index, and you can easily profit from that. That's what I will do in the next few months, because markets are not efficient, and when bad news hit the market, price fall, and they can fall even by 3–4% quite dramatically, and that's exactly what we have seen this week, and is likely to continue like that in the next few months. So I highly encourage everybody to follow this extremely simple strategy. You sell the future at the end of the trading session before earning announcement, and you sell, of course, a trading future about a stock index, and then you wait until the end of the following session, market session. I encourage everybody to close the future position at the end of the session, because overnight we are observing extremely unpredictable but huge movements. If we are looking at the volatility in stock markets, we can discover that 2/3 of the current volatility we are observing is occurring because of overnight changes. So there's huge gaps between the closing and opening prices, and that's explain more than 2/3 of the overall volatility in returns. So that's something I highly encourage everybody not to take overnight position, because if you are using leverage, it can be devastating and is too risky in this moment. Okay. Another thing I want to to encourage you guys to do is to look at investing.com. And basically, in that website, you'll find a bunch of news. There is an economic calendar. If you are searching in the news among the titles, and you will discover that they're giving you the forecast about the different economic metrics. Precisely, I encourage to look you at what's happening right now about oil, because in this every Friday, more or less at this time, what's happening is that they are telling you which is the change in the number of oil pumps which are currently active, which are currently working. And this is interesting because of the attention bias. People are tired on Friday. I am super tired too. I am working from 7 a.m. and literally no break, so I am exhausted right now. And like me, all the traders in Wall Street are super tired, and their attention level is extremely low. That's why opportunity arise. There are academics paper which are exactly on that topic and which prove in a scientific manner that attention is a major issue. And that's the reason why I am telling about this tip. With this tip is extremely valuable. You can profit between 200 and 500 euros on average per week following this tip. And this tip is simply to look at the news about the number of oil pumps which are open. Look at the economic calendar on investing.com. You will see the data arriving in real time. And the interesting point is because traders are tired, the information are not included into price in a timely manner. That's one of the easiest way to make money on financial markets. Look at the data coming up, and if is really different from the expectation from the market, which you will find on that economic calendar as well, you can take a position for a few hours and the market will continue to follow in that direction. So, for example, if the actual data is much higher than the expected one, the market, the oil prices will continue to rise for a few hours. That's one of the easiest way to trade on financial markets and to make consistent profit with them. So I highly encourage you guys, starting from today, every Friday, to look at the data about oil and to try to see how the market behaves. That's easy exercise. You can start to do trading using a demo account, so you can start to do paper trading for a few weeks or few months until you are not comfortable in doing it, and after that you can start to put actual money with a small sum. And once you see that it's working, because I know it's working, I did it for more than a year now, and I can guarantee that on average, when the discrepancy between the expected value and the actual value is relevant, the movement continues for a few hours. And there is really little risk because there is more trading, small volumes, and low attention. So people want to go home. They want to abandon the trading desk because they're tired, so they don't watch the news. And so this is a material opportunity, which is explained academically by behavioral finance. I have good papers about that. And this specific anomaly is one in the number here, and it's still working, it's still valuable, and it's just this waits people to pick it. And now it's 10 minutes, 11 minutes I am talking. If you guys have questions, please leave questions in the Trading Academy group or below, and I will definitely try to answer your question as soon as I have time. So please, guys, you can post on this group. You can add content. You can put your views, your ideas. You can comment what I'm saying. And by the way, I was forgetting, last video I did was about the books I used and which helped me to develop my trading skills. I have to guarantee you that, guys, if you follow this order of books, you will see results in a few months. So in a matter of months, you can definitely round your salary by 2,000 to 3,000 euros per month. So that's reasonable goal. That's achievable. It needs discipline. It's not something which occurs overnight. There are no overnight path to success. It takes few months to reach it. But if you're consistent, if you keep reading, you keep studying, you keep implementing things, that's something which can be reasonably done. That's something I did for myself for a couple of years now, and that's something I'm continually doing it. In this first session was just to introduce you guys to the issue. Look at the video and start reading the first 2-3 books. They are very easy. They are really thought for beginners. And if you have other questions about that, please leave a comment below, and I will again try to answer you as soon as I can. I opened even a funny group, Wall Street Garbage, which is really thought for laughing, for easy things. When you have a minute every day, I will try to post something funny there. It's just really to have fun, to bring some joy in these dark days of quarantine. And if you have something fun to add, feel free to do it, and it can be enjoyable for everybody. So guys, thank you very much for your time, for your consideration, and I will try to organize this online live meeting every week on Friday. Thank you very much. Bye bye.